G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. This series is getting quite exciting actually. Lots is happening. Now let me just quickly pause and tell you what we have done off camera. So let me start off with the secret research facility area. I believe off camera I might have added in these four water tanks. They're just for decoration only. But I have built up the mountain region and added in lots and lots of these sort of pine trees, and they're all around actually, so they're all in there. Bit of tunnel work going on. I think that might have been started but not completed. And let me let the game run on here. You'll notice missing from this vacant plot of land is our depot. And what we've done now is we have these depots here. So I have 3 depots. I just need to remember to always send the trains to one particular one. Actually, they can go to anyone. I've just got to remember that the train could be sitting in any 3 of them. Now, you wonder why we've got set up like this. Pathfinding to get into the depot is non-existent. Because it's not implemented in the game yet. So if currently you send a train to a depot, the train will despawn in the area and just respawn in the depot. Pathfinding to depot is something that's going to be implemented at some stage, and I don't think it'll be a massive one for them to do, given everything else spectacular they've already done in this game. But obviously, then it's just one track to get out, and here they can come out here, and they'll be into the left-hand side traffic. So they'll come out of here, and they'll be able to head sort of down there to our main town. Or they'll be able to come this way and again onto the left-hand side and be heading over to the the coal depot will be their recent or their first point of collection, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I think everything's coming along really nicely, but I think in this episode we are definitely going to do stone. So at the moment, stone is, I've got gravel being asked for over there, and stone, we've actually got stone being asked for here. Let's see if I go here. Yeah, that's the stone just there. So they're asking for stone, they're asking for stone. Let's have a quick look here. We are on speed 1, and there's an issue here. Now, I wonder what the issue is. I think it might be that this guy here is waiting on these look to be these look to be, what are they called again? Wood beams. So the wood beams are currently not being produced. Here they come, they're coming in there. Now I think what's happening now is we have just one wood train, and the wood train brings everything in, but the production is just, the production rates are not brilliant. They're waiting on goods, and they take a long time to come around here. So I think it's not too bad, but I guess what we probably need to do is duplicate the train again and just get more wood over to this area. I know it was probably a bit too much. I probably can afford for the wood trains to be slightly, can they be? Well, they could probably be slightly longer actually. Look at that. There we go. Probably fit in 1, 2, 3. We could probably fit in 5 more wood for him. But I think we'll just duplicate it. So if it's okay, I'm going to go to depot, because that's a nice easy task. I'm going to get a depot, and I'm going to go here and please duplicate this train that's pulling out the wood train, wood to Toccoa, and we want to release that. Okay, and we can see some of that lovely pathfinding happening right away as he leaves. So another identical wood train will now head out. That should stop this being such an issue. But look at that, he holds everyone up. I'm going to get this guy at the moment just to skip his current load. And he should then allow everyone else to fill up because all their resources are good. Yep, yeah, he's good. This one here looks to be iron bars. He's iron ore, iron bars, iron ore, iron ore, iron ore, iron bars. So it doesn't seem, and there's more wood beams there, and we shall see about that. Little bit of pathfinding going on there. They could go up this way, but hopefully that'll all just resolve itself actually, so that's all quite nice. Okay, I think that's great. I think everything there is quite good. Yeah, I think everything's quite nice. I suppose what we could do there is we could have this less, couldn't we? Well, we've got the second train there, but we could have just made this less, so it only fills up one of them and sends everything back onto the rest of it. Okay, let's get stone going. Let's get the stone going because I want to achieve something in this lovely episode for you guys. So if I jump in here, we need to get stone down to here. Started clearing some land actually as well, and I'm going to get the station. So I think what we'll do is we'll have the stone come around here, but come in here and then work its way into the station like that, and then it might be able to work its way out. So I think we need, let me just think, if stone is like this, and stone is going to be up slightly. I think what we'll do is we'll build in just a little bit more terraforming. It's going to be expensive as all hell, but I'm going to get myself, 2 more bits of terraforming. I'm going to use the flatten tool, and I'm going to get that. And then if I can just get that. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so that's how that's going to be. And we've got, it's going to be at ground level as well. So we'll fix it all up a little bit later, but let's get down our station, I think, to start with. Okay, our station is going to be, so it's going to have to be like this, and it's definitely going to have to be long. So I want it to be 200. Well, I really want it to be longer than that, but I think 200 is probably going to have to be the right sort of length for stone, although it's such a long trip away, so maybe we really need to make this the full 250. Yeah, I think we do, and then we just need to work around it. I think we should. Okay, I'll go full 250, and if I go here, I need it to be 3. There would be no bypass, but I can get a track in just here. So 3 is not too bad. Let me do it like this, and we might be able to get something behind that. Yeah, let me do it there. 3's good. Okay, we're gonna have to make all this work, but at the moment we want to kind of get things going in, and that's how we'll do that. So we're not sure if we're going to approach from the left or the right, or what's going to happen at the moment, but I dare suspect that trains are going to come over to here, and then they're going to need to maybe move it to somewhere, or maybe just go straight to their drop-off is probably going to be the case. Okay, let's jump in here and get ourselves work out exactly where we're going to do this. So I'm thinking here is where these guys need to go. And I'm actually thinking they need to get up a little bit. So let me see here. What we'll do is, if we can, we're going to create, now it's 4 across that we need. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, let's do it there. So I'm going to do this here. Terraforming, and I want to flatten 4 across. Yeah, 4 across like that. Okay. And now I want to see as well, because I'm going to have to do these guys as 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're going to have to get around that corner. Then you're going to have to go up 1 more. So if we go down, that would be there. Ah, that is flat there. So that would be that. Aha, right, in that case, we can do it here. We can go to here, and we can do that. And then we may as well just get rid of 1, 2, and 1, 2. And okay, so that is how that's all going to be. And just so it doesn't look too symmetrical, we'll do that. That's not too bad. Okay, I like that. That's good. All right, let's get some tracks in, and we'll start to work out how far up and down the mountain we need to be. Because I don't want to go too high up in the mountain, but I like the idea that he is going to be sort of, this train is going to be kind of heading up. Yeah, it doesn't like that, does it? Oh, that's good. That is very good, actually. Okay, let's do that to there. And let's see if we can now go, because the next one's just simply going to have to be here. So let's do... just take it from there. Whoop. No. Okay, let's get rid of this. This is because this is on a hill so close to the top of it, so it's going to be a little bit of an issue. I think what we might do is, if we can grab our track, let me see here if I do this. Hang on. If I go up 1, maybe. So if I go up to 1, then do it. Ah, that will work. Yep. Okay, and if we do that, they should be identical. I don't mind that. Yes, that is good. Okay, so that's nice. They'll probably never need to go. Oh, well, they might. We might need them to go straight at some point. So we'll get that in there. Okay, and then we can work out exactly where they're going to be heading and at what grade. Okay, so if we go through here and do a tunnel, maybe. Oh, that could be nice. Oh yeah, that could be great actually. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So let's get them around the corner first. I want this to be, if I use this tool, I can use it for both directions. I can clear, yep, so I can clear this one. And then I can add in there. So if I do that, let's add in here. Yeah, okay, good. And just going to see if I can do this like this. So what if I go, actually if I do more clearing here, if I clear this right up to sort of 4, clearing of 4, okay. Then I'm going to see if I can just put some regular tracks in here and here. Right, okay, we'll connect those up in just a little bit. That's going to be an easy bit. Now if I do this, alright, yep, and I go tunnel, so if I do that, and then he tunnels all the way out the other side, basically. I want to see how far he tunnels out and where he tunnels out actually. Ah, he'll tunnel out to there, right? So if I do that there, alright, and he's going to be coming, because he does drop down again after that. And then I go like this, yep, and then I go tunnel. And I see where he comes out as well. These don't have to be in exactly the same spots. But if I do it like, yeah, let's do him out a little bit different. So if he goes, say, I want it to be kind of, that's not too bad. We can get these guys working because that's through there. And I think we just spent a cool million doing that, or doing something. It's probably the purchase of that other train as well. Okay, we connect these guys up. And, yep. Right, now I've got to be a little bit careful here. So if I go forward 1, 2, keep going forward a bit, yep, there we go. And this should be able to bend around here nicely. There's the spots. And there's that, and I believe, yep, that is good. Okay, that is nice. These guys are good. Now, to get rid this into the right grade here, what we want to do is we want to go delete that, and now start looking at what these grades are. So let me grab this and just go like this. So that's 1 up, right? Yep, and then this one, let's do the same thing. Yeah, let's do that. So is he 1 up as well? He's 1 up as well. Okay, good. And then these are the 4 here, so we should be able to then go like this. Not like that. That's a waste of money. Yep, that's that. And then these 4 should be straight through here. And now we want to start seeing when he gets down slightly. Where's it? 4. So if we go like this. That's it there. But then I want to bring this, so that's that one, yep. And then let's drop him down here. So this is him dropping down another level. And another level. And he's going to be all the way down to here, which is good. So if he comes down, I want him to be slightly around there. Slightly built in. And we'll have the turnaround happening up there. Now I want these levels to be a little bit better, so we can do this as this guy can extend up a little bit. No, I want him to extend backwards actually, so that's not going to kind of work. What we'll do is we'll use the raising tool. Yep. And I want this to be 1, 2, 3, 4. In that case, not the raising tool. I want it to be. Yep. Nice. And if we do that. Yep. Don't know if we've got an extra. We've got 5 across there, have we? No, we're still 4 across. We've just got 1 out there. Okay, brilliant. And if we can just do 1, 2, 3, 4 is where we want. Yep. And then I want this to be 2, 3, 4. Like that. Okay, good. Now we're going to see if we can get these guys all the way down now. So let's have a look. So if we go like this. Yep, and it would be all the way down to there. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's a nice little all the way down. And we'll put this one coming out of this tunnel. Stone train, so big heavy train. So I'm going to have a beast moving this one. I think I'm going to spend up big on a diesel, a double-headed diesel. Yeah, we're going to use a really tough train. I don't believe we have one of them. I've got something in mind, actually. Okay, so that's that. I think I should pause this, actually, because what I'm going to do is I want to build... I need to start thinking about... Well, let's just get it connected, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just get it connected, and then we will... we can make it pretty another time. So I think that's probably the best thing. Let's start getting stone to that first area. Now, if he goes to here... I want this to be cleared like this, please. Yeah, like that. So he'll do that, and then to turn around, he needs to be like this, saving. Right, and then he needs to be like that, and now he should be a bit more kind of like this. Okay, and then that has to be there. So you got your step up 1, 2, and then 3, and we need to really turn. So I suppose what he could do is you can do this. Yep. Okay, let's have a look at how tracks go with this, because we know with curves and double tracks we have to be a little careful. And of course we've got this as well, so we need to see exactly what's going to happen there. And I want to turn around here. I definitely want to turn around. Okay, cool. So he's going to go in on the left. So we're going to have this as the approach. So let's do, is the left here? Yep. So he's the approach line here. So let's make him like this. Ooh. Okay, I think that's going to be a bit of an issue because I want this to be a bit like this. Yep. All right, let's do that. And now this one's going to be trouble though. Trust me, this one's going to be trouble. Okay, we go forward 1 and then we knock it through. We knock it through and we do that, right? And now I want them to turn around. So let's do that there. And here he's coming down. So I want him to be closer to the edge, please. Yep, like that. No, I think he has to actually do the same thing. I want him to turn down here. He can go down on the angle though. That would work, and then we can get him right down the end here, like that. And I'm going to see if that's enough room. Okay, that will connect in for him getting in, and then him getting out is going to be this line here. So this would be here, and it would be here and there. Yep. Okay, let's do that. Okay, it's going to be, yeah, that's not too bad. And now we just need to do these parts. Well, let's just use one track at the moment. And then to get out, we want him to turn around, basically. Ooh, that's not bad. That's right up there. Let's go right on the edge. So forward a tiny bit more, then right on the edge. Nice and neat. Lovely. And then out to there. That's actually really good. Now we need to work out exactly where to have our, all our warehouses can be here. We can make stone into gravel here and ship it out. That is really good. We can do the factory working here. Yeah, don't mind the idea of that. Or do we just get the stone out and do it somewhere else? Oh, much to think about. Okay, cool. So that's all good. We could go ahead and... Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and put some signals in actually. So forget our blocks, our complex chain signals. Check in the time there. Complex chain signals. I think I need one here to say yes, you're making a decision, and a block signal there to say no, you've done your decision. Here it was a you need to be removed because that was block and block, but it should be a block heading out and a chain heading into the intersection from where we look at it. Yep. And here it's around the same distance. I would like a chain signal heading in and a block signal as you've headed out. And while we have that block signal here, I want just going into the tunnel, block and block, left and right. Coming out of the tunnel in the middle section, block and block. Down here, block and block next to each other. Over here, I think it's going to have to be, well, we can do block and block. And then, yeah, there's no decision to be made there. So we'll just go, block signal there. And this one would be block signal here and there. And let's do one, say, there. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, that's nice. All right, so that is how that would work. I'm going to unpause it for a moment. I believe that's all the signaling that we need. So let's grab ourselves a stone train. And with a little bit of issues there. Okay, depot, let's do this. So we want to go by. Now, I believe at the moment, let me have a look at the trains we have. So you are a... What do you got there? You've got a P36. We've got a C17, a P36 and a C17. Yep. And what are you? You're a P... Oop, not that one, sorry. You are a Class O, right? And then I think they're my only trains. You got this one as well. What's this, the wood train? He'll be another one exactly the same. So he's a P36. And then I've just got my research train, which I believe now is a shunter. Yep, a little red shunter, which is tough as all hell. So I'm going to go here and I want to buy 694. I want to buy this tacker, which is a 2 M62s. So you've got the M62 plus the other. Actually, no, maybe we should put an M62... It's a double M62, isn't it? It's got to be one of these diesel ones. I think we should, yeah, let's do him like that. Let's do him as stone. So he can be there, and then we need stone to carry stone here. So there's gravel, but we just need him to carry actual stone. So let me see if that would work. No, it wouldn't. Okay, let's try this one. I wish you could click on them. Oh, here we can. Yeah, stone, we can. Yes, yes, yes. So let me get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'll change this to stone while holding shift. Stone brick. I want it to be stone. Yep, straight up stone. Yep, brilliant. And he's now 198 meters in length, so I want him to be longer. So let me get that. He's now 245 meters in length. Massive train. He's a million pound train. Lovely. Okay, let's do so. So we'll purchase him, and I want him to go like this. So please go full load, and it's going to be full load here. And we haven't set up the mine yet. But that's right, we can do that while the train's on its way. Full unload. I do want to get this train up and running before the end of the episode, so we're going to get him to go full unload. Gee, I could just do it here and then ship other stuff out, couldn't I? Because I could then send the stone out here to be manufactured and then picked up again. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That's what I want to do. I want this to be a big manufacturing area. Okay, so he's going to be that. And he's going to be called a Stone to Tagoa Annex. And I want to release him. Looking for a yellow alarm. Shouldn't be any there. No, brilliant. Okay, let's see this double P36 come out. There he is. He's a massive train. He's not a P36, by the way. Ah, yes, he's heading straight up. He's taken the left-hand turn, and he's heading straight up the mountain. Is the M62, double-headed M62 with the grey top on him, and it's a 250 metre train, so it's about as big as we can get. I don't know if it's as big as, but yeah. Okay, let's try and get him some stone to pick up before he leaves. So I want to get myself, oh geez, look at that money run right down. We had 4 million at the start of this episode. Okay, we want to put quite a few of these, so I want to see if I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want these to be stone. Yeah, stone. And if I go to here under manufacturing, mining, and I want a sand quarry, stone quarries, 100,000 each. And what I want to do there is put in 2 of those. So let's do, now they've got to be accessing all of these, so I'm going to have to move those out the way. Let's go 1 and let's just do 1, 2, and what I'll do is I want to get rid of this. This will get products coming in while the train makes its way up. This one was within reach of those 2, I believe. And I'm going to go check that. The only way of checking it is grabbing another warehouse, placing it on top. Sorry, another warehouse. Sorry, another... Oh yeah, another warehouse, yep. So if I do this, if I go warehouse, waiting for the save, and he gets both the mines, and so these guys definitely would as well. So he gets both the mines, yep. Brilliant, okay, good. So he's now got... come on guys, we should have this working. He should be getting, yeah, stone should be coming into this guy. Stone quarry, 18, they got to fill up first. Okay, let's make him stone, stone, and stone, and now we'll go see vehicle is unprofitable, so that'll be a traffic jam. Has our train made its way through the tunnel yet? No, the train is now heading up the mountain. We get to see him here. This would be a lovely one. Might be able to just grab myself a nice overhead photo there, screenshots. Let me try that. And that's better. Okay, so just got to get those issues with the screenshots a little bit. To get some of these. Oh, okay. Believe we're still recording. Yes, we are still recording. Ooh, okay, that's good. Okay, so he's now doing his thing. We now have a stone train. He's heading, he's already through. So we'll see our stone train come through here. And 29 minutes for the episode, and we'll be, I guess, there he goes, look at him. Just switch these gradient moves down. 1 step down isn't so steep. So I'm hoping they get to really fix that so it goes down over a much longer one, because that's a bit sort of, you can see here, that's not quite, we don't want trains doing that like roller coasters. But yeah, he's going to go and pick up that, so that's going to be lovely. He'll be picking up the stone and making his way all the way back. He's a lovely big train though, look at him. He is brilliant. Let's see him pull in a bit quicker as he goes around, pulls into that first platform, and we can fix everything else up. I think this is going to be a bit of an issue. We're going to have to cut back into the mountainside. He loads up all the stone. In fact, look at that. He's almost there. It's pretty good because this train's going to take so long to get from one side of the map to the other, that we've got a chance to fill these guys all the way up, so that's not too bad. I think that's quite nice. Let's go and see here. We've got another traffic jam here. If we go speed 1, and where do we end up putting more stone at the moment? We only put stone here. So what we'll do is we'll leave the episode here. I might just, what I'll do is I'll get some stone, I'll get an unloading of stone here, and I'll have them shipped out to a conveyor it out to about here, and then what we'll do is we'll get this guy, so this will allow stone to be then moved on to at least this guy, but probably some others. So I'll do all that in the middle of the episode. This is a complete circle of trouble, to be honest. Let's make you skip your current order. If he skips his current order, what about this guy? Can we get him to skip his current order? No. Okay, what about, it might be this guy here. Can you skip it? Let's see there. I believe we were paused. Let's go speed 3. Might have to send this guy back to... See, we've got a real traffic jam there. And let's do... Yeah, we've got a real traffic jam. Let's do that. So we've got real issues here with the traffic jam. They're moving again, but we're going to have to keep a little eye on it. Our stone would be now... Yep, lovely. So everyone's doing that. And there's our stone train, and he's got nowhere to unload. So look at him there, 250 meters in length, and our station is 250 meters in length. So that's all really, really quite lovely. Okay, I'm going to leave this episode here. This has been Stitch Up playing Voxel Tycoon. We now have stone outside, stone available on the other side of this mountain range, back over in the White Top Cliffs, the snowy peaks. So we've got stone that comes over the mountain and gets dropped off to our industrial northern industrial area, and will be processed and then moved around. Don't forget to in the next episode I'm going to also start moving into another area and making other products. So I think we're going to start moving on to different products. These are all the base products. Stone was our first kind of extra one, but we'll now be going in, and I believe I think we're actually going to expand this way, so I can actually make this station a mega station, which would be really cool. That station probably could be still 5 across, but 250 at length. So about here it would come to. And we can have big turnarounds, and it will be really lovely. Plus this area here has copper. Okay, I think that's enough hype for the next episode. Don't forget to leave comments down below. I hope you're enjoying the series. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Stitch Up, and I'll see you in the next episode of Voxel Tycoon. Cheers.